It was 1946 that this airplane was first thought of, and it was in 1948 that Boeing designers in one weekend came up with this incredible design of an airplane that has now been flying for the United States Air Force for 68 years. Swept wing, the ability to go over 8,000 miles at speeds of over 600 miles per hour. This, ladies and gentlemen, one of the triad of the Air Force's bomber capabilities, the B-52 Stratofortress.
God, I love that sound.
Dropping tens of thousands of tons of bombs during the Vietnam conflict. It was known as the Buff, the big, ugly, fat fella. In all, 744 were built. About 75 still remain in service today and is expected to remain so until 2040. I am told that grandfathers, sons, and grandsons have all flown the B-52 bomber in the course of those 68 years.
That's amazing.
Desert Storm. And in August of 1990, Iraqi forces under the control of Saddam Hussein invaded the sovereign nation of Kuwait in the Middle East. Kuwaiti forces were quickly overwhelmed by the Iraqi Republican Guard divisions, and in the coming months, the United States led a coalition to force the withdrawal of Iraqi forces from Kuwait. And on a dark, quiet morning in January, only feet above the Kuwaiti desert, 8 Apache helicopters from the 101st Airborne Division fired the first shots of Operation Desert Storm. Apaches destroyed 2 Iraqi early warning radar sites, blinding Iraqi radar and air defense forces and setting conditions for the beginning of the larger air campaign by the Air Force and the Navy. The Apache, still the most advanced attack helicopter,
Whoa.
referred to as a flying tank, able to survive in highly contested environments while inflicting maximum damage to enemy
That's
targets
incredible.
in poor weather conditions. Also serving in that war, the UH-60 Blackhawk helicopter.
Yep, those guys are the Apaches and those are the Blackhawks.
The Blackhawk has replaced the famous Huey as the Army's workhorse, and a single Blackhawk can transport an entire 11-person fully equipped infantry squad into battle. Over the years, the UH-60 has been constantly upgraded with more powerful engines and other improvements. Here come the helos. And as they approach, let me tell you about the next airplanes coming through.
Oh boy.
Ever since World War I, the first air war, where the average life of a fighter pilot was only 3 weeks, achieving air superiority has been the goal of military planners. An airplane that first flew in 1972 and entered service in 1976 has long been considered an air superiority fighter, the F-15 Eagle. Capable of speeds at more than 2.5 times the speed of sound, Mach 2.5, or for us non-fighter pilots, that's 1,875 miles per hour. The single-seat F-15C and its younger brother, the 2-seat F-15E Strike Eagle, have dominated the skies in any battle situation with power, maneuverability, and a wide variety of weapons. Its kill ratio is unmatched. 104 aerial combat victories and 0 losses. The incredible thrust-to-weight ratio of the Eagle enabled it to set a number of world records, including a time-to-climb record of 98,400 feet. That's 18
Oh my goodness.
2.5 minutes. The Strike Eagle utilizes a second crew member and advanced radar and avionics to enable it to become the lethal ground attack aircraft.
Hey, at least you got my Airshow fixed, ladies and gentlemen.
Eagles flying at 600 miles per hour, 100 feet above desert sands, use terrain following radar.
Even though I can't be at one this year.
Overhead now, we see the Apache helicopters. Followed by the UH-60 Blackhawks. And here come the Eagles.
E-H-U-L-E-S, Eagles! Sorry, I had to get that in there, ladies and gentlemen.
I know a lot of you have your cameras up, but if you don't, how about a round of applause for what we've seen thus far? The events of September 11th, 2001 changed the world and forever reshaped history. Our brave servicemen and women are still committed to keeping Americans safe today, and approaching in just a moment are a few of the many aircraft that have served vital roles in the war on terrorism. Igor Sikorsky, the father of the modern helicopter, overcame significant aerodynamic and physics challenges in his development of rotary-winged flight. Without getting into a lot of mind-numbing stuff, a phenomenon called retreating blade stall has always limited the speed at which a helicopter could travel. The Holy Grail would be to develop an aircraft that could take off and land